good. Yeah. How you doing? Come on in.
Wow.
This is nice. I need a dentist, Mr. Buchanan, so I need your information.
How's everybody going?
May I have a candy
Good,
cane?
good. How you doing? You guys can fool on around, going
Going
around
around,
to the
guys.
inside there.
This is
We'll be
nice.
inside there. You just keep walking around.
Please.
Wrong colors, you can't come in.
Look at all these beautiful smiles. I need to come here and get this gap filled. Dr. Osagi say? The window in my mouth.
You need Drake.
Yes, I was definitely offended.
He made one mistake.
Right. I know. Yeah.
He made one.
All right, let's turn around.
All right, let's leave.
He was all right till he started that.
What are they? Like, what's that mascot? Are you like,
Yeah.
why do you do
Maroon
that?
Tigers.
That is so important for him. I'm proud.
Come on and file in on around the other side as well. We'll be standing up most of the time because I can't see all of you. Right?
Right?
Oh.
We'd like to welcome you here to Dental Dreams. That's the name of my company, Making Dreams Smiles a Reality. I've known Mildred for a long time. She's good friends with my wife, and I've come to Tallahassee before, and we'd like to welcome you here to Atlanta. So if there's a representative that can probably give me an idea of what you're trying to accomplish, tell me a little bit about yourself, and then from there we'll take it there. I'm on a tight schedule. I was expecting you guys at 1:15. I have patients coming in at 2 o'clock, so I got a good 20 minutes to talk with you, and then we'll go from there. Okay?
I'm Ms. Meyer.
It's my pleasure to meet you, Brian Buchanan.
Mr. Buchanan?
Yes.
Now, I heard you telling him the blue and gold, and he had the wrong color. You represent black and gold?
That is correct.
I'm
That is correct.
representing pink.
There you go. There's my sister. My wife is red and white, but
That's okay. That's okay. We're going to 06.
There you go.
Well, now, Mildred Brinkler from FAMU is a very good friend of mine.
Right.
And this is the staff from FAMU.
Okay.
We have Ms. Jones. We have Ms. Roger. We have Ms. Clark. Ms. Paulette, and we have Ms. Patricia Graham, and they're from the Florida University School of Business, the SBI, as well as they are also from the College of Pharmacy, as well as the College of Allied Health. And we are indeed honored that you have allowed us to bring the students here from the highs of Seven Hills. We'd like for you to tell us a little bit about what you do, how you got there as an entrepreneur, and any motivation and advice that you would have for our students.
Definitely.
Thank you.
Now, in regard to your program, Mildred told me that it's basically entrepreneurial in spirit. Is that correct?
Yes.
And you guys are current college students, maybe like juniors to seniors or freshmen? Everywhere from freshmen.
One step away from getting out the
I'll tell
door.
you a little about myself. Originally from Hattiesburg, Mississippi. Grew up most of my life in Columbus, Georgia. My father retired Fort Benning, Georgia. I left high school in 1979, came up to Morehouse College. That's where I matriculated and got my undergraduate degree. I left Morehouse and went down to Tuskegee to work on my master's. Originally, I was going to be going into cardiovascular surgery to be a heart surgeon, but I met my girlfriend, who was now my wife. Her father was a dentist. We finished Perry. He talked to me about going into dentistry. I got exposed to it. I changed up and went into dental school and never regretted it. I left Tuskegee in '87, working on physiology masters, and then I went to the University of Washington in Seattle, Washington to get my doctorate. I finished University of Washington in '91, and is that another individual?
Yes, that's coming in.
Yeah, just open up that door. There's a little turn lock on it. Anyway, I got to the University of Washington in '87. I graduated in '91. My wife and I started having children. I have 5 kids, ranging from 26 all the way down to 18.
They all got perfect teeth. Perfect teeth.
Now. My oldest boy finished Morehouse, biology major. My oldest daughter finished Spelman, biology major. She's a second-year dental student at the University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill now. I have twin daughters. That one at Spelman, who is in journalism, and I have another daughter at Georgia State who's a junior, and she's in psychology. My youngest son just finished high school here at Arabian Mountain. He's at Morehouse College now in business and finance. So, we've done our job. But in regard to being entrepreneurial, you guys, I heard pharmacology and allied health. Is that correct? Okay, now, you guys are at Florida A&M, so we're going to do a little check here. You guys have heard of W.E.B. Du Bois, right?
Yes.
And you heard of Booker T. Washington, right?
Yes.
Okay, so W. Du Bois, his basic premise was what? Yeah, but he really catered on what? On education and academia, right? He thought that was the ticket to get you where you wanted to go, right? Okay, now, Booker T. Washington was what?
Industry.
Enough from your bootstrap, you can't find a way, make a way. That's correct, but having a trade, having a skill, right? And so who has mastered both of those areas?
The entrepreneur.
Exactly, but who do you think masters that and represents that to the best right now in the United States? Barack Obama. There you go, right? So Barack Obama did both, right? He did both. He did academia, and he also did a trade. He's a lawyer by trade, but he's academics on both sides, and so he has the best of both worlds. That's why they can't touch him. That's why he had that wave, and that's why he's going to go into 2012 as well. So basically, for
Obama
you,
2012.
what you want to be able to do is to address both worlds. You want to have that academia, which is your education, which is critical, and don't take it for granted, right? And then you want to have a skill. So when you come out, you got the skill set to be able to go into any venture, if it's pharmacology, if it's allied health, if it's being an entrepreneur, opening up your own business, if it's going into the health field or whatever. That way you will be able to accomplish what you want to get done.